Okay, so quick dummy test. We are hitting about 3.5 to 3.7 trillion, around there. Currently, okay, I would say that this build is pretty decent to get you started on deep space, but it's not exactly very comfortable because it is a bit glass cannony and it is a bit squishy. So yes, if you do decide to play this build, just be aware that in deep space you are gonna die a lot. I will provide some methods to fix the survivability, but yes, I kind of don't really want to invest into this character anymore, so I'm just releasing this guide to at least, guide some people to at least hit and farm deep space, I guess. Okay, so here is a list of the ways that we are going to scale this Thunder Spike skill. Okay, we're going to have skill levels, shadow quantity, generic crit stuff, fervor effect, numb defect. We are doing deck stacking, okay, and double damage. So these are the ways that we are going to scale our damage, and our gear is going to reflect that. Okay, so starting off, okay, deck stacking pieces, I would suggest getting Ralph's Journey first. One, it's a lot cheaper, okay, compared to the chest. So you may want to start off with the boots first for deck stacking. Okay, so the chest and boots covers our deck stacking aspect of the build. The gloves scale the fervor effect, so I would not scale fervor effect until you get Ghost Slaughter. Okay? And then the rest of the gear, you can kind of get it at any time because they are always going to be useful, right? Okay, let's start with the helmet. Before you get a helmet that looks something like this, I would suggest doing Opening Heart with either elevated crit damage or elevated fervor. So either one is fine. Yeah, so on our helmet, apart from getting max elemental rest, what you can do is you can also get some sort of convert. Okay, so in this case, if it's a dex helmet, you can convert it to lightning damage instead. So it's not exactly very expensive, and it will help with your survivability quite a bit because fist damage is a problem here, right? And it goes up to 20%. And if I'm not wrong, you can dreamcraft another 20%. So that converts quite a lot of fist damage to elemental and solves part of the fist hit problem that this build probably has. Okay, apart from that, damage wise, a lot of damage. We have damage, numb defect, crit damage, and additional damage taken by nearby enemies. Okay. Okay, amulet. This is just a lot of generic additional shadow damage, so that's really useful. Okay, belt, some survival nodes. So any place that we can get block, we will attempt to get block. Okay, because that is one of our main layers of basic defenses. Okay, we do have some sort of evasion, like a 46.5% chance to evade, okay, but we do have block. Even though I am not capped, if you choose to decide to play this build, please go and get max block on your hero memories, unlike me, okay? It should probably make the build feel a lot better. Okay, so minus damage taken at low mana, which we always are, dex, block, rest, and double damage. Rings. Rings, we really need elemental destruction curse on ring. If you do not have this, yep, you will have to take electrocute on one of your skills. Most likely the second thunder spike. Okay. Okay, so we have fervor effect, block, dex, double damage, crit strike rating on essentially both of these. You want to get resistance wherever you are missing res. This one you have to mix and match like all your gear, right? Unfortunately, you do have to get resistances somewhere. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's the rings. Weapon, we have shadow quantity as our dreamcraft. We have shadow quantity again. So shadows are quite big because before using this, you would use farewell desire. Okay, which yep, this is it's alright to start off, but you really do want to swap to something like this as soon as possible. Even if it's all T2, right? It's still gonna be more damage than farewell desire. So yeah. Okay, lastly for our shield, again, we have some sort of a block base, skill levels, pen, dex, res, crit damage, restore life on block, right? So This is providing some survivability on the life on block. Okay, so that covers the gear. Let's look at our skills. Okay, so I have still attack on. This can definitely go up to like 40%, but it's gonna cost you like 5,000 FE, which again, I don't really want to spend on that. So maybe I'll just quickly go through. So yeah, Life Source, Whirling Blades, Bull's Rage, Thunder Spike. So this is essentially our supporting Thunder Spike. So we have Rhythm. You do not need 0.3. Basically any rhythm works because we just want this to proc numb for us. So here we have increased chance to inflict numb and numb defect, right? Harden and blinding, so it gives us a little bit more survivability. Okay, going for our auras, we have Thunder Imbue, Fearless, Electric Conversion, and Thunder Magus. Okay, yep. Candles, we have supported by crit damage and gain 1 stack of blessing every 1 second while standing still. Okay, so yep. Basically, this build is really expensive, and yep, I really don't want to invest anymore. Okay, apart from that, let's look at our slates. So like I said, Shadow Quantity, crit damage. We do need 1 source of sealed mana somewhere, or you will not be able to put in all your auras. Okay, so you do need 10% sealed mana somewhere. Apart from this, you can also get it as a Dreamcraft on your belt. Okay, so I'm providing some options here for you to mix and match. I have percent dex here. Um, Honestly, this is not a very good slate, but yeah. Okay, I have some percent dex here. I have some max damage and numb defect here. Again, just try and get, this is not exactly a lot of damage, but it does give me some life and regain interval. So that's why I have it here. Okay, if you have opening heart, go for quick advancement on your pedigree. But since I have, I have swapped my helmet, I need a source of fervor somewhere. If you do not have a source of fervor, like endless fervor, I mean, you have no fervor scaling at all, and your ghost slaughter is pretty much useless. Okay, so you do need some sort of fervor. Very, very, very cheap. It's like 20 FE. If you want a damage mod together with it, it's just going to be slightly more expensive. And yeah. Okay, am I missing anything here? Hero traits? Yep. So for memories, like I said, get spell block. This is a low roll. Okay, but spell block is not my problem right now. It's attack block chance. So get block on your hero memories. Right, get attack crit damage, lightning skill crit damage on your memories. That is probably the best in slot that you can get. Block and crit stuff. Yeah, that's the memories, and I think that is pretty much it. Oh, okay, I did forget to show my skill tree, so let's just quickly go through here. Blade Runner and Goddess of Hunting. Okay, that should be all. Build code will be in the description. Alright. Okay, and now I'm gonna show you an uncut map with all the deaths inside. Okay, so let's do a deep space map. Okay, so I have some compasses inside. Let's try it out and see how many times I'm gonna die. Okay, if you play it safe, okay, 3 fluorescent bulbs. This is not really great to be honest. So let me just do this. Okay. Okay, the build is relatively fast. That's a plus point. But yeah, in the actual map itself, you will most likely die if there's any sort of damage mods on your compass, not compass, on your affixes, essentially. Okay, the nice part is that it auto targets everything. All you do is just whirling blades around, and everything kind of dies, including you. But that's apart from the point, I guess. Okay, in Nightmares is not that bad because you do have some sort of like reduced damage taken inside the Nightmare. So yeah, it is really not too bad. It's mostly in the maps if you're not paying attention. Yep, you will die a few times. You will complete the map, that's for sure, right? Just whether or not you'll do it deathless. Okay. Okay. Maybe we'll take a look at some of these divinities later. Okay, that's all. Yep. Okay. Honestly, maybe it's just that glacial abyss nonsense that's overtuned. Who knows? Maybe it's just that. Maybe that's why I'm dying so much. Okay. Apart from that, I would say the map clear is really not too bad. This is with the 30% additional health as well from the points that you get from killing the traveler. So, and a little bit more max health from the compasses itself. So, damage is really quite solid. I have no issues with the damage, honestly. Alright. If you don't get one shot, most likely you will be able to regen from all the life regain that we have. But yeah. Okay. That is the map clear. Done. Okay, so in that case, because I was playing pretty safe, so no deaths there, but yes, you will die a fair amount of times. Okay. There, apart from that, I think that should be it. Anything good here? Max focus. That's probably worth nothing. Yep, 1 FE. Great. Okay. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments. So obviously, if you want to scale this even further, you want a corrupted lightning damage per dex, corrupted additional lightning damage here, corrupted fervor. That would most likely get you to 5 trillion at least. Yeah. Or elevating all of these mods will also be fine. Right. Okay. I think that's all. Hopefully you will have a fun time playing this build. I had fun. It's just that I want to try something new. So, alright. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching a wet puddle. Bye bye.